The theme for the 2025 edition of the International Women's Day, which Edo State is aligning with, is Accelerate Action for All Women and Girls, Rights, Equality, Empowerment. To this end, the state government, through the Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Development, is actively working to deepen commitments to the eradication of systemic barriers hindering the growth of women and girls. Commissioner for the ministry, Mary Olabisi Daomi, notes the resolve of the Governor Monday Okpebholo's administration to foster gender equality and ensure that every woman and girl in the state has access to opportunities that enable them thrive and contribute meaningfully to societal development. She acknowledges that significant progress has been made since the inception of the administration on November 12, 2024.
Combating gender-based violence, we have strengthened our legal frameworks and support systems to protect survivors of gender-based violence, as modalities have been put in place toward the establishment of mobile courts for expedited justice for survivors. If you could please note the word expedited. Our shelters and support centers are providing crucial assistance, and we are working tirelessly to ensure perpetrators are held accountable. We have increased public awareness campaigns to educate citizens on the unacceptability of gender-based violence. Secondly, in the area of economic empowerment, we have commenced the reactivation of skills acquisition initiatives across 18 local government areas to provide women with access to entrepreneurial training, microfinance, and skill development programs in collaboration with the federal government of Nigeria, an initiative that targets 54,000 women for economic empowerment is in the offing. We are actively promoting women's participation in agriculture, technology, and other key sectors of the economy, leveraging on the partnerships with development partners like ROLAC, GIZ, and the organized private sector. Notice again the word organized private sector. The third point, the political participation. We are actively working to increase the number of women in leadership positions across all levels of government, ensuring increased representation in both elective and appointed positions. Currently, the ministry has instituted a mechanism that coordinates women political participation at the grassroots ward levels across 192 wards of 18 local governments of Edo State.
Idaomi reiterates the determination of the state government to accelerate action towards a more gender-inclusive Edo. She reveals some additional transformative steps to be taken to achieve that purpose.
Rural Women Empowerment Drive, mobile training units, and microloan schemes targeting 18,000 rural women in the year 2025 to 2026. Gender-responsive budgeting, increase allocation to women-focused programs by 30% in 2026 fiscal year to scale up healthcare, education, and economic initiatives. Zero tolerance for GBV, a dynamic approach to enforce stricter penalties for perpetrators and provide psychosocial support for survivors. Inclusive policy framework, strengthened multi-sectoral partnerships through collaboration with private sector stakeholders, civil society organizations, and development partners will be deepened to drive sustainable gender equality interventions.
Thereafter, a rally is taken from the State Secretariat building to the premises of the Nigeria Union of Journalists, NUJ. There is also the commissioning of the administrative building at the State Children Correctional Center at Ugbekun, which is named after the late Captain Osa Ogumbo. The Grace Dunia Children's Shelter is also inaugurated by the ministry's permanent secretary, Joy Ihenseke. Osaose Sado, Ait Benin.